Okay. Let's open the next day, Sunday, April 8th. Let's start with Sam.
Let's start with
Um,
Sam. I need a new page. This one will do.
Ooh, 2077. That was an accident. Red Hall, Sunday, April 8th, 2077.
Going to get my new Oculus eyeballs today. Thinking of speccing myself out for a range build.
I was leaning more towards biotic.
Is it raining today, Justin?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I feel like if it's ever like sunshiny and happy, that's a day we worry about.
That's
There
a
was a
pocket
sunny
dimension.
day. There was a
Oh.
beautiful day. I forget what date it was.
there was a beautiful day.
I keep wanting to watch, but like A, I don't want to. It takes too long. And B, I like not knowing things as a character who doesn't know things.
Yes, I hate metagaming. I really like turning my shit off when it's not my turn.
Yeah.
All right, Sam, what do you want to do this morning?
I think I'm
Call
gonna
Jesse?
passively, aggressively make breakfast loudly in the kitchen.
Passive aggressively make breakfast. I've never known anything so evil.
See if I can wake
Passive-aggressively
David up.
making brunch is more evil, I'd say.
You do wake David up. And then he gets off the couch and walks in, and he's just like, he looks at you. He knows exactly what you're doing. He's seen this trick before.
I'm not gonna say anything directly to him, but I'm just gonna like constantly make aggressive eye contact in between ignoring him and doing whatever it takes. to
Isn't
make
this
breakfast.
exactly what you did after we rescued you guys?
Probably.
All right, Sam, what's up?
What do you mean, what's up? I'm gonna just take out the tarot card and put it on the desk, on the counter, and slide it across to him. Tap it a couple times.
Yeah. You said that we would deal with and solve things together. And then you just... You do what you...
Wait, hold on 1 second. You're upset because I went to go find Jesse? Because I didn't stick by your side 100% of the time, babysitting you like a child? You went and threw a little temper tantrum and called Catherine to have a reading done to find out more information because I went to go find somebody who was having a mental breakdown because he lost his wife in a city that she doesn't exist in.
No, Sam. It's not that. It's that I see exactly what this all is. You are trying to fix everything. You're trying to fix me. You're trying to fix Jesse. And you're just mad that him and I are doing things you didn't expect. They didn't want.
What did you...
She just read my fortune, Sam.
What did she tell you?
She told me to keep searching and have faith in you, in Jesse, in all of this. So yeah, I went there and I was a little bit ticked because I saw this Sam who yesterday was like, I'll help you figure this out, and then gave me all these things that I wasn't supposed to do, and then I did it, and yeah, it's not wrong of you to go after Jesse. It wasn't. So yeah, I was a bit mad for that reason. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because I realized that if you want to fix him and you want to fix me, maybe him and I aren't that far off from one another. And an idea like that, just seeing how Jesse is. But I didn't do anything. So there's no reason for you to get all like this. And if it's gonna be like this, maybe I just have to go. Go stay with Jake at the warehouse. Go back to my... Never mind on that. But like, the reason I'm here, Sam, is because you're like a constant for me with this. I can see all this shit going on, and I can look at you, and I can still see Sam. But if this isn't going to work, I should just do this without you then. If just because I went and did something that you've done, I shouldn't get punished for that.
The whole point is that I don't want you to have to go through everything I went through. I don't want you to have to experience that to understand. I honestly don't understand why you need to know to the extent that you do. I would so much rather be in your shoes. I would so much rather just be able to go, what the fuck was that? And then try and move on with my regular life. Because it's awful. It's so awful. Some of the things that I have seen and done, some of the decisions I've had to make. And when I said that I trusted you not to do anything stupid, I meant it. And I know that Catherine at some beginning level isn't dangerous, and that getting your fortune read doesn't mean monumental things at this point. But Jesse disappeared. He wanted something so bad from Catherine that he disappeared for months. All because he went to go talk to her.
And you went to Catherine and she changed everything for me. The thing is, right now, you and I both know neither of us can go back. So our only option is we go forward separately or together.
I can't bear the idea that you're going after something because of me and that you're going to get hurt.
Well, maybe then I don't grasp the idea that I'm gonna get hurt. Maybe I need to understand that. Maybe I need to get hurt a bit, and then maybe I'll be like, whoa, that's enough.
You saw Peter yesterday.
Yes,
you saw what happens when you get too close.
But I also saw a solution. The thing is, I firmly believe that we can fix this. that we can save Red Hall.
You know, when I first joined the neighborhood watch, I said something remarkably similar. I don't know that I believe it anymore.
Well, Sam, I know you're still in there. No matter what you've seen, no matter what you've been through, how the city's changed you, you're still you. Just like I'm going to still be David when all this is said and done. So, let me fucking believe it for you. If you don't want to.
Okay, but if you fucking die on me, I am gonna be so pissed at you, and she's gonna come over and like give you a hug.
He'll hug back, and then he says, "You should try calling Jesse again."
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And she'll pull away and like dial Jesse immediately after.
Jesse, your phone rings. What happened with you after last night when you were hanging out on the edge of the city? Paint me a picture.
Well, Jesse spent the entire rest of the day trying to dig up a single fucking lead or proof that his wife had even passed through Red Hall. To no avail. At which point he thought, God damn it, I've fallen for a fucking farce. She's not here. I have to go back to California and I gotta start again. To which point his car ran out of gas on the way out of Red Hall because he wasn't paying attention. He was kind of frantic. So he spent probably till like 2 a.m. in his car before he was like, for fuck's sakes, and had to walk back into Red Hall. And you know what? I'm not sure he knows it that well on foot. So
Give me a navigation check, please.
oh, I don't know if
Maybe
he has
you'll walk into the
anything
woods and meet Laura's character.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a 5.
He's done it, folks!
Oh my god!
Wow.
I have nothing in navigation, so that beats hard base navigation.
Can't
Nailed
he just
it.
follow the street? Shh, change river.
Seems easy when you put it that way.
No, because he was like, I want to get back to my motel as the crow flies, and then walk into the woods.
Yeah, so sure, he follows the streets when you put it that way. And if for whatever reason he couldn't find the motel he's living at, he just would have posted up in a hotel for the night.
Well, your motel is near the entrance on the north side, so.
Oh, beautiful. He would have gone back to his motel, and he just, let's say maybe like 4 a.m. he finally fucking gets there.
At about 8:30 in the morning, you're woken up by your cell phone ringing.
He'll send it to voicemail once.
I will call. Well, I'm gonna call more than twice, but I assume you'll answer on the second one.
Sounds like I ain't quitting.
I was gonna call 3 times.
Yeah.
Jesse's just gonna be like, hello?
Oh, thank God you're fucking alive. Where are you?
I'm at my motel.
Don't go anywhere. I'm coming to you. And I'm gonna hang up this time.
Oh, the power dynamic.
And I'll just turn to David and be like, I'm gonna go make sure he's okay. I don't know what happened to him. He doesn't sound great, but he could have just been woken up. He is Jesse. Who knows?
God damn it.
David does this thing he used to do in your relationship where he just puts his hand kind of on your sternum, like, and just kind of says, all right, have a good one. I'm not going anywhere today.
Sam is gonna like nod at that and then go out to the door. And before she like puts her hand on the handle to leave, she'll turn around and just be like, I trust you not to do anything stupid, okay? And then kind of chuckle and leave.
David then goes, meets with Nigel Swanson. He's like, I gotta meet with one of the big four, see who I'm working with.
Oh no.
All right, before
I'll
we
go
get to
with
Sam,
them.
Jesse, Jake, and Shane.
Hi. I was up most of the night editing a video, hoping that I can make some sort of cohesive narrative out of it.
Just out of curiosity, Shane, how evil does Jesse come across in your fucking edit?
Oh, no, I've gotten rid of all of the, like, the murder. Who's echoing?
Yeah, someone's echoing.
Was it me?
It might be.
Hello? Hello? Well, you
Yeah, it
can't
was-
figure it out.
yeah.
Yeah, it was Megan.
This is Megan. Yeah, it was Megan.
He's not, like, attempting to make Jesse look bad at all. He got rid of, like, it's very much so more like snippets and like the relevant interview questions from the very beginning when Jake was the one talking for the most part.
Fair enough.
And then he also did a bit more research on the films if he found anything to add into the...
You found a bit about the Faceless 1995 short film made by Pete Schneider, released to accolades to the horror festivals that it circuited in. You found nothing about the missing films, though, that he talked about.
Cool. And then I post the video.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'm guessing you sleep in the morning. You don't wake up.
Oh,
early.
yeah.
Jake will do his normal thing. He'll go probably like 6:30 or 7 to go get breakfast. And then after he goes for breakfast, he's gonna swing back to the apartments.
To the East Side ones?
Pete Schneider. Yeah.
Sure. What are you doing there?
He's just gonna check on Peter.
He's sleeping in his bed in his coma.
Nothing else seems different about the place.
Oh, shit. 1 second. I completely forgot a beat. Yo, Shane, can you give me a spot hidden check while you're editing your footage? Actually, you don't need to because you're editing your footage. You see your footage in every which way. You notice in one take when you guys are talking, when it's you, Jake, and Jesse, there is a tall, slender, faceless, pale figure standing in the room with you guys.
Nah, I'm good.
What the fuck?
What can I do to like try freeze enhance?
Yeah, it's
Freezing hands flip. That's our killer.
Fluffy Ponies just says Paul. You just can freeze it. You can't really enhance that well. Like you can, you're probably shooting 4K, but if you include it in your rendered footage, you notice that the figure isn't there. It renders out.
Interesting.
Which is not how that works.
No. I'm gonna text Jake. Or I guess call Jake. That would be faster, huh?
Well, if you're editing at night, I'm
Yeah,
there.
you can send him a text.
Oh yeah.
That's where
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah. So
I'm
if
probably
it's
asleep
that
though.
night-
I'm
yeah,
probably
gonna-
asleep
okay.
though.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake you up and be like,
Sure.
because I need to show you this shit.
Sure.
I go to the timestamp and I point to where it's gonna show up.
Does it show up?
In the raw footage, it does, but not in the
Yeah.
rendered footage.
And then I'm going to show him the rendered footage that hasn't been posted
Sure.
yet and show that it's not there.
I don't know how to explain the difference between those two, but that's the splicer for
Stitcher?
sure. Stitcher. Splicer Films,
Cool.
yes. If you happen to see any red string anywhere, just make sure to mention it to me.
Like literal, like
Literal
yarn?
red yarn. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
String. Anything red. Seems out of the ordinary.
Cool.
And Jake will go back to bed.
Yeah, I throw on the last of the royalty-free music and upload and go to sleep.
Sorry, Jake's house was burnt down, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember if it was the whole house.
By none other
It was
than...
Andrew. It was Andrew Kingston that did it.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Yeah, me too. Jake still wants to kill him, but I know he's dead. Maybe.
He might
Possibly.
be dead. He might not be.
He might not be. He's
Sam,
definitely in a different plane of existence.
You get to the motel.
I park my car and sit in it for a bit, just like trying to figure out exactly what I should say to Jesse. And then I take a deep breath and I go knock on his door.
I'm getting strong Hunter S. Thompson vibes.
Yeah, I mean he wouldn't be an asshole to Sam.
Already has.
I mean like a complete
Yeah, what?
asshole, like fuck off, right? He would deflect and be a fucking jerk ass, but he wouldn't like, totally blow her off. So he'll like after maybe like 5 minutes, if like you don't keep knocking, or even if you do, he'll eventually just like open the fucking door in like covered in either like a bed sheets or a towel or something. Like he clearly has not showered or done anything.
You're looking good.
Okay. I'm not muted.
He'll walk over to the kitchen and just kind of put his cigarette out in the ashtray and be like, flattery gets you everywhere. Why don't you come in?
I will walk inside and close the door behind me.
Yeah.
Jesse, what happened yesterday?
I mean, I don't know what there is to say. We went to talk to Pete Schneider. We talked to Pete Schneider, and we decided to put him in a coma.
Yeah, but after that, the
What do you
bit
mean
where
after that? I don't know. I didn't put him in a coma.
called Catherine and asked about Elizabeth, even though Holden told us point blank that she wasn't here. Were you hoping to find out that she was one of the victims? That Peter knew her face or her name?
Jesse's gonna like go into his fridge. He'll pour like 2 glasses of apple juice, and he'll like set one down, and he'll just sit across from Sam in his like disgusting day old fucking walk down the side of the country road, stink, unshowered, unkempt, unslept, smells like cigarettes and booze self. And he'll just be like, Sam, it's been so long. I'm starting to question if she was even real. I just needed something. A thread. A lifeline to hang on to. And there's nothing here.
I
Sam, I don't expect you to know what to say, and I don't need you to respond. But that's it. That's all it was.
I'll like look outside the window and note that your car is nowhere to be found.
Yep.
Jesse, where did you go last night? How did you end up back here?
I was gonna go home. I was gonna start again, but as luck or perhaps Red Hall would have it, I ran out of gas. And I had 2 choices: walk out or walk back. And I didn't even think about it. I just Elizabeth or no. My my fate, at least for now, lies within the city.
I'll reach out and put a hand on Jesse's shoulder. Jesse, I like to think that at least we have some semblance of choice. The city might call us back if we try and leave, but that doesn't stop us from trying to move on, trying to find closure, trying to accept that there aren't always answers, that things don't always make sense.
Sam. She so wanted to ever love me. I need an answer. And Jesse's just gonna, after a moment, just stand up and he'll go and get changed proper. He'll compose himself and come back out, and he'll just be like, "So what are we doing today?"
Nothing today, Jesse. Take a day off.
Great,
Decide.
the couch is yours, and he'll slam his bedroom door. Has Sam ever seen Jesse or yeah, has she ever seen him in any capacity, like in any state of undress, let's say?
I don't think so, aside from him showing up to the door in a sheet or a towel.
Yeah, apart from this scene.
Yeah. So you notice that this man is covered in like scars and shitty prison tattoos. He clearly has a storied past.
Sam, in response to the door being slammed, will just go quietly knock on it. And she doesn't really wait for a response. She just says through the door, "I'm gonna go home, but if you want to talk, you know how to reach me." I really... You're a fucking asshole, Jesse, but I care about you. And I want what's best for you. And if that means staying, I support you in the same way that I would support anyone else I loved. And if that means leaving,
Halfway through you talking, Jesse's just gonna open the door and be like, "I get it. It's fine. You can go. I understand."
What do you understand? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
I'm not good at emoting or letting people in. And I may be projecting here, but I feel like it's not your forte either. I don't need to hear that you care about me. I understand that. And I hope you understand I've tried my best to protect you.
Smash cut. Him with a shotgun. Him calling Catherine.
Him going to through the veil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesse, I know that you've tried to protect me. And I appreciate it. There are many times that I don't think things would have turned out as well as they did without you there. And you might not need to hear some big speech from me. But I want you to know that whatever you need to be better, feel good, be whole again, I support. I will be okay without you. And I would like you to stay if you want. And she'll like awkwardly shoulder punch him and kind of just like nod. And then change her mind and go back and give him a hug.
Without hugging her back, Jesse's just going to be like, "You're a good friend. Thank you."
And
then
then
he'll give her a pat.
nice. And then she'll leave.
All right. Shane and Jake, what are you guys up to?
Well, Jake went to get breakfast.
Oh, you're muted, Mike.
Yeah, Jake went to get breakfast the way before anything, and then went to Pete thing, and we stopped partway through that. Does everything else in the apartment seem, like in the apartment building, seem the same as usual?
Yep.
So the 202 opened.
Oh, no, sorry. When you get to the apartment building, when you buzz 202, nothing happens.
Buzz 201.
Nothing happens.
Buzz random numbers.
Eventually one of them will let you in, and then you can find that 201, he is in his bed with the coma.
202's closed.
No, the door's open, but the room's empty.
Can I, like, lock 202 and then close it?
Yeah, of course.
And I'm gonna in Peter's room there. Can I find a set of keys for the building?
You can find there's a small little like brown key jar near the door.
And it looks like the keys to the building are there.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the keys to the apartment.
Nice. Very smart.
And then I'll go and I'll get another copy made of it. At the hardware store.
Yeah, they don't even ask. They're like, "You need another key? No problem. We got them for you."
No problem. And then I will.
Does the key say "do not copy" on it? And do they not?
Probably.
Give a fuck?
They don't care. You pay them enough.
They're like $7.50, please.
Yeah.
And then I'll give David a text and ask where he is.
David responds with that. He's at Sam's place right now.
I said I'll be right over.
He says, I'll meet you in the lobby, but I'm not doing much today."
That's fine. I just have something to give you.
Perfect. Why do the locksmiths have a New York accent? Hey, we all have these accents. That's just how it is.
I'm cutting keys here.
Yeah, we got keys. Say you're from New York without saying you're from New York. I got keys here. You meet David down in the lobby.
I will be like, I had trouble getting into Peter's apartment, so I got the keys. Here's a copy.
Oh, thanks. This is perfect.
Yeah, no one would buzz me in. Eventually I got somebody, but
Like no one in room 202?
202 would not buzz in.
Honestly, that's probably a good sign.
I mean, I kind of have a suspicion that 202 actually buzzed 201, and he only buzzed
So
people
like their
into 201.
circuits were crossed.
Either they're crossed or they both go to 201.
You know what? Next time Sam and I check on him, we'll try that
Yeah.
out.
Sure, that'd be great.
Cool.
I checked on him this morning. He's still fine and there.
Perfect.
So if you don't want to today,
Sure. Sure.
I don't know if there's any medical stuff that needs to be checked
Yeah, I'll
on.
need to check his bedpan and the
Yeah, that's fair.
drip on him. Yeah.
Yeah, like give me a text if the 202 buzzes 201.
Sure. Yeah.
That'd be great.
All right. Have a good Sunday, Jake.
I will try.
David then goes back up to the apartment.
Jake will go back to the warehouse, and on the way, he'll text Holden with any news on anything.
In the normal time, that Holden would respond, there is no response from Holden
At all?
at all.
I'll text a second time, be like, "Are you busy
Yeah.
or
You up? Question mark.
something wrong?"
Still no response.
Instead of going to the warehouse, Jake will swing by the police building.
What do you do at a police building?
I just ask if Holden's in.
You say no? Not working today.
Not working today?
No.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. See you, Jake.
Uh-huh.
It's the same building you work in, so.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Our shift's out for next week yet?"
Yeah. They'll email them to you as always.
Yeah, sweet. Okay. I'll go back to the warehouse, and see if Shane's up.
Shane's probably up. There's probably like 11. Shane's probably up here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Be like, "How's it going? How's your video doing?"
Great question. How is my video doing?
It's doing pretty good, and there are a lot of comments from people being like, "This is crazy. I can't wait to visit Red Hall and check this out myself."
Fuck this city.
Pretty good.
But it's good. The analytics are looking sweet. When you go to your YouTube analytic page, streamers shoot out, and that's not a lie. When you get a good video, streamers shoot out on your analytics page for you.
That's
So funny.
So like and comment on this video, and then we'll get streamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's doing good.
Sick.
Sweet. I think it'll be a pretty quiet day, so if there's anything else...
All right, I have
You'd
some
like to do?
scenes I need to do, but does anyone want any things they want to do before then?
Nope.
Um,
No, Jake will
Shakel.
attempt to replace the shotgun that
Sure.
is now on a car on an abandoned on the fucking road.
Yeah.
That he
used the
doesn't know about.
shotgun? Yeah.
And then I'll try to replace that and any other supplies that need to be things. Stock up the fridge, go grocery shopping,
Sure.
usual stuff.
Jesse's gonna he's gonna do the group text and be like, "My car ran out of gas. Who's willing to take me to the gas station into my car?"
Oh my god.
How long after Sam leaves do you send this message?
Oh, probably like 30 minutes.
Fuck.
No.
What
No.
an asshole.
She's not that good anymore. She is not gonna turn around and go get you gas. She doesn't love you that much.
That's fair. That's
Jake-
very
Jake-
fair.
Jake, knowing everything else that just happened, would be like, "Well, that's silly. Well, I'm just getting some groceries for the warehouse. I'll be over in an hour or two.
Great.
You at the motel?"
Jesse sends a thumbs up.
Okay.
Just a really big one.
Other scenes anyone may want?
I have an idea for one, but like I don't need to do it. It's a setup basically for next time, so I'll just start the next one with it if whatever you do doesn't fuck with it.
Well, what is it? Let me just know, because...
It was just the card. I was gonna
Oh, yeah,
basically go
that's a whole
the
session
address.
thing. That's not
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
All right. I have 2 scenes I need to do. I would like to do. One involves Jake and probably Shane, assuming Jesse doesn't come back with him to the warehouse.
I mean, like, does Jake take me there before we go get my car?
No, this is like when that's all done. It'll be like later.
No, Jesse's lying low.
And then the other one, it's more of a question that for Sam from David. Because David says he doesn't think he can ever go back to his apartment, and he wants to live with you and pay for rent until he can find a new place.
Yeah,
Cool.
Sam agrees. Yeah, there's like almost no hesitation.
Sick. Jake and Shane, you guys are sitting. Oh, by the way, so everyone else, what do they do for the day? On this Sunday off.
Yeah, go get groceries, and then I'll go get Jesse. But that won't happen until later.
Then just kind of hang out at the warehouse for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
After
We'll watch Finding Nemo.
Oh, I would like to email Mr. Swanson if possible.
Sorry, Nigel
What?
Swanson?
Excuse me?
I know. Literally all I know about him is you guys don't like him that much, and has something to do with someone going missing on Freeway 2. That's all I know. That is
Listen,
it.
this changed
No,
my
you aren't there.
this changed my evening. I'm gonna drag Shane out to the outskirts.
You don't know.
I don't know.
This is actually incredibly fitting.
Jesse is, for the first time in Red Hall, just gonna like take a relaxing evening.
Can you give me a power check?
Oh, don't make me go gamble.
It's been so long.
Oh, that's a 16.
Man, sounds
Out
like a
of
great night to
55.
go gambling.
What?
Sounds like a great night to go gambling.
I needed to beat 11. Who says gambling isn't relaxing?
No, you don't have to go gambling. It's okay. You can find it tonight. You can just
You
have
know
your
what?
night.
I will say that, like, with that, Jesse's gonna go like lose maybe $100 on blackjack and be like, "Whoa, what am I doing?"
Yeah. Sam, what about you? What are you doing this Sunday night off?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna intend to go home and have this brief conversation with David, and as kind of like the resolution to the conversation, I will pull out the card with the symbol on it and the address and just be like, tomorrow, you wanna check this out with me?
Let's do it.
Excellent.
Jake and Shane.
I don't like that smile.
At around 9:30 at night, there is a quick and rigid 3 knocks on the door of the warehouse.
Does anyone know we're here that can't get in?
Oh, you're muted.
You're muted.
Potentially, it is Red Hall, but I mean, Holden did say he was going to try and keep this place as secret as possible. I'll check the camera.
Standing at the door is a thin and slender man in a perfectly cut suit. A black car is pulled behind him where a figure is sitting in the driver's seat.
Do I recognize him? I believe we have seen Swanson once before at the party.
No one, only Sam has seen Nigel Swanson.
All
You've
right.
seen Colson Moores, the owner of Red
Oh,
Garden.
that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Um,
As you're looking at the security footage,
yeah.
he reaches out with a key, turns it, opens the door, and steps inside.
Yeah.
Cool.
You hear a voice
I'm
call
gonna
out that says, "Sorry, I let myself in. I just needed to
Why?
see what this place... You have really done wonders here."
Can I ask who you are and why you have a key to this building?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Nigel Swanson. I'm a philanthropist here in Red Hall, but I'm sure you know me by many other names and businesses.
I know
No.
of some.
His eyes are particularly thin as he stares at you, and there's something unpleasant about him. Holden is really trying something here, isn't he?
I don't think Holden's trying anything.
A man's always up to something, as we all are.
Yes.
He just keeps kind of like walking around and looking at things. When he sees the gun cabinet, he chuckles and he's just kind of looks at the video footage.
Can we help you, Mr. Swanson?
Oh, no. I'm just merely taking inventory. Seeing what soon is going to become mine.
Weird coincidence.
Why-
Oh, wait, what?
Why would one become yours?
Holden's gone.
What do you mean Holden's gone?
Hasn't been seen since yesterday. I'm
Only-
just preparing for his part of all this to become mine.
With that, I'll take out my phone and I'll give Holden another text.
He won't answer. If you're texting Holden. If you're texting your other friends to come here, I'd gladly speak to them as well. I'm only familiar with one of them, the young woman that I bartered to the Yellow King.
Yes.
S- What?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. So all this weird, sinister stuff aside, really, did you get my email?
Wait, you emailed him?
Huh? Oh yeah,
Why?
I had. Some
He just
questions for-
had some questions for me, like any good investigator would. I promise you, before you get mad at him, that's not why I'm here. I'm here completely due to the shifts of the power of what's going to happen to the Circle very soon.
Yes.
Yeah, well, if Holden's missing, yeah, there's going to be some shifts in power for sure.
Has Jake? Did
Some-
you text everyone, or did you just
No,
only text
no.
Holden?
I just texted
Shane's
Holden.
gonna take his phone out and send a message to the group. Because this just is very uncomfortable. This is not what he was expecting of a philanthropist who runs a hospital that a few people don't like.
We did tell you that he is immortal.
Yeah, but like I'm in
Okay.
Red Hall at this point. Like, come on, it's fine. He's immortal.
Well,
Also, I think you told Nathan he's immortal.
So
I'm
no, we
sorry
definitely said it before.
that I've interrupted your Sunday evening. I'm
I have
all done here, so I'm gonna go.
Can I-
but it's been
can I ask
nice
another question?
meeting you, Jake, face to face.
Can I ask another question?
I'm sorry. You can
just
call
one.
my office during business hours, or he looks at Shane. You can send me an email. He then turns.
Just one
And-
question.
No, he's not answering questions. He is not a monologuing villain. He steps outside and politely locks the door after he does.
That was very considerate.
He gets in the black
that means
car,
he has a fucking key to your place.
drives into the night.
Yeah, but even if we change the key, he'd get a key somehow.
Sam and Jesse, your guys' quiet Sunday night is ruined by a text from Shane saying Nigel Swanson is at the warehouse with Jake and I.
Jesse's gonna break both of his burner phones and his actual cell phone.
Holy shit!
Excuse me?
Please make
Yeah.
note of that.
Jesse is uncontactable unless it's through email or person.
Dude, I don't think Jesse likes Nigel Swanson one bit.
I don't think
More
anybody
like
does.
he
that's because-
panicked.
Yeah. Oh, fuck!
Like at the blackjack table, he's like on a burner phone. Like, oh!
Sam is gonna read the text message and just almost like trauma freeze. Like she does not know what to do with this information.
If I could end this scene, it would be knocking on Sam's apartment door.
Well, let's see what else happens with this bit here. When Sam freezes. David asks, "What's wrong?"
Remember the guy who kidnapped me and sold me to an entity? He's at the warehouse with Shane and Jake right now, apparently. And I'll just like flip the phone around.
David looks at it, and then he gives it back. Okay.
I don't know what to do.
We don't do anything. We stay here.
I will respond to the text message and just be like, what does he, it's just a like rapid fire single question text messages that are like, what does he want? Are you guys okay? Do we need to come out there? What's going
Jake,
on?
You see... Oh, okay.
Jake will respond.
Okay.
Jake responds with like, Holden's gone. Balance of power is shifting.
Sam, like, next level, like, looks, like, panicked. Oh, no. That can't be good.
Jake also texted me like we should meet up tonight somewhere not at the warehouse. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but
Kim, like, picks up the phone she put down, reads it, and then just, like, puts it down again. Sam is going to call Jesse, not knowing that he's not contactable. And she's going to leave him a voicemail that just says, are you reading this right now? What the fuck do we do with Nigel Swanson? Call me.
David says once more that, Sam, this isn't, we just don't.
How can you play both sides of this coin? How can you be at 1 minute, I need to know, I need to understand, I need to be involved, and then
Catherine told me that it was all gonna be okay. We just have to trust this process.
What else have you been hiding?
Nothing. Just trust me.
This cannot be good. There is no way this can be good. I mean, I hate Holden as much as the next guy, but he was better than Nigel.
Just everything's gonna be okay. I don't know what's happening.
Okay. I will trust you.
And then with that, there is a furious buzzing at Sam's entrance to her apartment building.
I will go see who's at the door. Hello? Hello?
Pizza.
Fuck.
Dumb.
When he hears the voice, David just puts his hand on your shoulder, Sam, and just shakes his head.
Why not?
We just gotta wait it out.
Sam buzzes in Jesse.
Oh no. Alright. Jesse, you get buzzed in.
Yeah. He's gonna just walk up to the apartment very casually, very normally, knock on the door when he gets there and be like, pizza.
Sam opens the door.
And he's just gonna like look at her and be like, he's gonna try. Fuck, what is it? What would it be, a persuade or something? He's trying to like just communicate non-verbally, like, are you under duress?
When's she gonna tell him about Swanson? Mike, you're muted.
Jesse knows. He broke his phone when he heard.
After, right.
She gathers what you're trying to say and just... I'm fine. I don't know what is going on, but I'm okay. Did you get my voicemail and freak out, or...
He's just gonna put a hand on your shoulder and be like, I can protect you.
Oh my god.
She's gonna like...
How did Ennui get to Red Hall?
She's gonna like take a step towards you and like kind of laugh and just like put her forehead against your chest and just shake her head. I'm fine.
I'm gonna have to psychology that to be like, is that yay or nay?
Rolls a 99.
That's a 5.
She's fine.
Legitimately, she's fine.
She doesn't, as far as protecting goes, she doesn't feel in danger.
Jesse's just gonna hand her his gun and be like, the serial number is registered to me.
She's not gonna take the gun. She'll step back from it, and
At this point, David actually steps in as well. And he looks you in the eyes, Jesse, and he says, "Get the fuck out of here."
Jesse, I don't need any help tonight. Nigel was at the warehouse. I've been here with David. There's some kind of big shift in power going on. Holden is missing. But David talked to Catherine, and apparently it's going to work out.
Jesse's gonna roll and intimidate to David and be like, if a fucking hair on her head.
Fucking men.
That's a 9.
He's not. He doesn't blink. He just looks at you and says, "All the chaos of Red Hall flows through you." Catherine's right.
Oof. Oh.
Interesting.
He looks you in the eyes and he just says, "You're the conduit."
Jesse's gonna take, he's gonna step nose to nose with David. And he's just gonna hand David his handgun and be like, "It's registered to me. Use it if you have to."
David doesn't take it.
Sam is gonna put a hand on Jesse's shoulder and just be like, and not like pull him, but just like put a little bit of force on the front of his shoulder, and just be like, "Jesse, it's okay."
Jesse will just throw his gun into their apartment and then
Jesse,
leave.
Roll
Sam
luck
is
to see if
gonna-
it goes off. Jesus.
Fuck, right?
He doesn't keep it loaded.
You know
He's
what?
not a psycho.
Sam is gonna yell down the hall after Jesse, just being like, "Jesse, wait, don't go, just stay for a minute and let's talk about this."
Does anyone respond to Jake's text?
I'm going to, but
I
Okay.
verbally
Okay.
respond.
I mean,
Yeah, you're
Jesse,
standing next to me.
Jesse broke his fucking phone at a blackjack table.
I know. I've got to. Yes, I know.
When Sam does that, he's just going to turn around and be like, "David has a point," and he'll leave. As Jesse leaves, he's going to go down out of Sam's apartment to his car. He'll pop the trunk. He'll get the shotgun he stole from Jake out. He'll load it, and then he's going to drive to the the parking lot of St. Meredith.
Fuck. Sam is going to stand in the hallway.
Sorry, not the parking lot of St. Meredith, but like the parking lot across from St. Meredith. To describe the logic is he just wants to make sure Sam doesn't get kidnapped again. And all he knows is that this is where she was.
Sam is going to stand in the hallway for a little while, staring after Jesse, or at least where Jesse went, and then she's going to look down at the phone in her hands and just respond. It's going to be okay. Question mark.
Jake will respond with, how do we know? We should still meet up somewhere.
What are we gonna do tonight?
The same thing
Nothing.
we do every. Oh,
Nothing. But I'd like us to be all on the same page and try to keep each other safe. Not necessarily to spend the night together, just some sort of system in place.
Look, if you want, you can come to my place.
I will, yeah, Jake will be like, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Have you
And I'll
heard
just
from...
be like, Shane too.
Yeah, of course. I'll respond, have you heard from Jesse?
Yes.
Be okay?
No.
Understatement. Okay, well, we'll talk about it when I get there.
Okay. And then I will go back inside and just sit on the couch and like turn on the TV, but like very clearly not watching TV. It's just noise to fill the background.
Yeah, I'll say, Shane, we're gonna go to Sam's place to talk to her and figure out what we're gonna do from after that.
sounds good.
I'm gonna grab one of the handguns off the shelf and offer one to you.
I'm good, thank you.
Yep, I didn't think you'd take it. But he'll take one and he'll put a holster on and put it under his coat.
You guys do
and he'll
eventually make it to Sam's place?
Yeah.
Before they get there, before they arrive, I will turn to David and just be like, what was that all about? You told me to call Jesse this morning, and then you fucking tell him he's the conduit for all of the chaos in Red Hall.
It's starting to make sense to me, Sam. You know I can pick things up pretty quickly.
It changed over 24 hours, less than 12
No,
between this morning and now.
No, not all of it. But think about it. Think about what this man does. Think about how he always resorts to violence. He shot someone in this group in the head as a mercy kill. Yes, but aren't you not scared of what this man does? He's 1 second away from killing any of us, except for you. You just don't see it because you think he's okay. This man is dangerous.
I think... No, I know deep down that Jesse has good intentions. It's wrapped up in a really fucked up packaging, but he's a good person. He means well. That doesn't make him the conduit for all of the chaos in Red Hall. You can't just say that to somebody. Especially somebody like Jesse, who had everything ripped out from under him over the last 24 hours. What kind of sensitivity and bedside manner is that?
Sam, I don't care about him like you do.
Do you care about me?
Yes?
Then why would you even come close to potentially tipping the scales to a person you believe to be violent beyond belief?
He's gonna get you killed, Sam. You worry about me. Let me worry about you too.
I'll get up and like gingerly pick up the handgun from where it landed and just like go and put it on the counter in the kitchen and like kind of stare at it. But that's the end of this conversation unless David has anything
There's
to say.
a buzz on the door of Shane and Jake making it.
I will go over and buzz them in. Well,
Pizza.
check who it is and then buzz them in.
It's us, Sam.
Pizza.
Come on up.
Yeah. Knock on the door when I get there.
She's already standing in the doorway waiting for you.
Can we come in?
Yeah, come on in. I don't know where Jesse is. He came here ready to protect me from Nigel. And
Yeah.
David said some things, and Jesse stormed off.
Well, I don't believe Nigel is after any of us. He seems to think now that Holden is gone, we are his. In the same capacity that we were working for Holden. I'm sure not on as a balance of power sort of thing, but probably more of a getting power from
An unfortunate
else.
situation.
It's all gonna be okay.
I don't think
What
it
does
is.
that mean, David? What did she say the outcome would be? Or did she just say
Wait,
have faith
who?
and believe?
Sorry, what?
Who said who?
Who said what?
He fucking talked to Catherine. He got his fortune read.
I mean, everyone does, but
Yeah, I know. But apparently
what did she say?
predicted this.
She predicted Holden going missing?
She told me that there would be chaos and to just trust the process and that it was all going to be okay.
I mean, sounds similar to some of our other predictions. Readings. What card did she give you?
Temperance.
All right.
Like the tarot card?
Yes.
Like the tarot
She
card.
gives you a tarot card when you get a reading from her.
What did you all get?
I actually don't remember anymore.
I don't want
But,
to talk about mine.
That's fair.
Yeah. I also had a deal with her at one point that broke.
Sounds bad.
It's not as bad as you think. She doesn't really care.
Oh.
And fortunes she gives people are more of a less of her predicting stuff that happens and more of a pushing somebody in a right direction that she would like. Not saying, David, that you're saying everything's gonna be okay. She definitely is on our side. To be frank, she doesn't want to see us leave Red Hall, or she has other plans for us. I'm sure. We've done good for her before. Not necessarily on purpose. But Nigel is a different story.
I'm not scared of him. Not right now.
That's.
Just
I don't know if we
trust-
should be.
just trust it.
I don't know if we should. I don't. I agree with you. I don't know if I'd be scared of him, but it's the potential that he brings.
Yeah,
in
but
in bringing an unbalance to the
Guys.
power of Red Hall.
I'll
David.
stand
Yeah, go.
at David's exasperation, and I'll just move over to him, and I will like hold his hand and just be like, I trust you. I believe that we don't have to worry about it.
I look at Jake.
Jake's visibly upset at what is happening, not with David and Sam, but just
Just the whole
scenario.
situation.
Yeah.
He found yeah. He'll just be like, I honestly thought everything would be okay with working for Holden. Yes, we might have had to do some shitty things sometimes, but it wouldn't have been as shitty as some of the others would have brought.
Guys.
I honestly don't know what we're gonna do. What I am gonna do.
It's gonna be okay.
I hope you're right. I don't not believe you, but I hope you're right.
Just everyone go home and go to bed. It's all we can do tonight.
If it's all right with everyone here, we check in with each other every 12 hours, twice a day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Once in the morning, once at night. Just a text, just a something. If something, and if you happen to see Swanson, or even Caldwell for that matter, or Catherine, a small text, or be like, hey, spotted,
Okay.
or hey, Catherine, talk to me. I'm not worried about Jesse. Again, Catherine has other plans for him. He has done work for her before, disappeared for months under her control. So, and again, he feels comfortable enough to phone her in the middle of talking to the Stitcher scenario. So, let's just go on our ways. I'm personally, I'm going to try and find Holden,
Okay.
Seems
or
fair.
at least what happened to him. All right. Does anybody have anything else?
No.
All right. Thanks for letting us come meet, Sam.
That night, as Jake is searching around for Detective Holden, he gets a text at about 1:15 in the morning from Holden that says, "Sorry, I was off the grid. Went out of town for the day. I'm back now."
Can we talk?
Of course. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. And then he just says, "Happy face."
Bad.
Oh God.
Well, that's Holden.
Not Holden.
That's definitely Holden.
Yeah.
I won't respond directly to that, but I'll go back to the warehouse.
This was at like
And-
1 a.m.
Yeah.
So we were at the warehouse. I think.
I'm assuming. No. I'm assuming I dropped you off at the warehouse and I went out driving.
Oh, and then you went driving. Okay, that makes sense.
Trying to find out where Holden ended up.
Yeah.
And then got this text. And after this text, I would have head back to the warehouse.
That makes sense.
And just gone to bed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We'll pick this up on Monday, April 9th, 2018. Goodbye, YouTube.